Well, today we're off to Norbury Wharf to go and have a look at the third boat, and it was recommended to us by one of my subscribers, Vicky Johnson, so thank you, Vicky, and we'll see how good they are. We're going to look at two boats there, very, very different. Let's see how we get on. Well, here we are. We've arrived at Norbury Wharf to see two boats, and the boat we're going to look at is that one with the hood up there.
It's the one with the hood up. Oh yeah.
And we'll see what it's like inside. So that's Tupelo, and there she is with solar panels, all 60 feet of her. Well, having struggled to get in through the back door because I couldn't slide the hatch forward and I couldn't reach the lock, we've come into the boatman's cabin, which is very, very traditional, with a lovely old painting here, and that's repeated on the doors as well. And in the corner of the boatman's cabin there's that wood burning stove, chimney up through the roof, and this here is a drop down double bed, which we'll give a try and see what happens. Well, there's a double bed folded down, and the mattresses are tucked into the rear of it there. So I don't know whether you can leave this bed made up. I don't think you can, so that's something to think about. And because it goes across the entire passageway, of course, once you're in bed, somebody has to crawl over you if they want to get out the back door. So now, putting the bed back up, just you grab hold of that corner or wherever, and it folds back up like so. And there's a fixing point there, and then there are two little twiddle things at the side, either side. And then from the boatman's cabin you walk through what is literally the engine room. So there's this engine. Now it's a big 50 horsepower, 5 cylinders, and above that there's a side hatch, and here all the electrics, and a 3 kilowatt inverter, which is very good. And now we can walk back towards the bow, or forward towards the bow, past this storage area here, and then past the bathroom with a full-size shower in a separate cubicle, and a cassette toilet. This is looking a bit dated. And then on from there into the galley, which is again very dated, and I wouldn't say in particularly good condition. But it has the porthole window there, and down here 4-ring cooker, little cupboard and worktop there, very small, with a fridge and a freezer. Oof. And then we're into the dining area here, and the saloon there, with the doors out onto the well deck. The dining area consists of this little table and chairs with two sideboards there, I don't know why they need two sideboards, but they have. As one of the results of having these two sideboards is that the dining area is ridiculously large with a very small table, and that restricts the size of the lounge area, which is comparatively small. But it has an IKEA chair, which are very comfortable because we've got a couple of them back at the house. On the other side there's this bench sofa with the TV up in the corner there, and down here another multi-fuel fire. And then going out through the forward doors, which are PVC and nicely locked and lead glazed, and into the well deck with its cratch cover and rather nice lacy curtains, and somebody sitting around the corner there.
Hello.
And that's looking back into the saloon from the well deck along the boat through the galley. So that's Tupelo. So we'll see, have a little chat and see what we think. Something that I find very important, and that's that this fire in at the bow doesn't appear to have a riddle, which means when you do riddle it, you've got to have the door open and you get dust, lots of it.
But you see, I would have this nicely painted. Because it's a traditional narrowboat, I'd probably put some of the nice painted flowers to link up with the rest of the boat. Because you've got very, very traditional at the stern with the boatman's cabin, and then you come through here and it's all modern. And there are so many different styles and types of furniture and wood and white goods that it makes it look a mess. Really, the whole of the galley needs to be ripped out and refitted.
To drop their price a long, long way, because I think most of the inside, as Mandy was pointing out, needs ripping out. Too many self-made bits and pieces, and unfortunately not very well made. Right, the next boat we're looking at is Evelyn's Joy, in need of a lot of TLC. But we'll take a look inside and see what we think of this one. Well, this boat definitely needs a lot of TLC, and getting in is a bit awkward because the engine is underneath there, then you have to duck just to get through into this space, ducking all the time before you go down the steps into, I don't know what there is here. What's there, Mandy?
Double bed.
A double bed. All the decking on the floor is in a rubbish state, and I'm just trying to struggle through the gate, the door there. But there's a double bed, and the thing really is in a dreadful state. Then there's this open space here. You really could rip the whole of the inside out and start from scratch. And we go past the bathroom, which again has got its own shower cubicle but with a curtain and potty loo down there. It's a pretty disgraceful mess really. And then going forward there's central heating, which is gas fired. There's a little multi-fuel still burner down there. And then the galley is right in the bow, which means that, just show you how big or how small the saloon area is there, and no,
No,
it doesn't work for me at all.
no, no, too much work.
And one thing I think would be absolutely necessary is to rip that kitchen right out and move it to here, the what they use now, the saloon. Turn the fire round the other way and make the saloon where the kitchen is now. This area here, just open at the moment, could be made into storage and wardrobes, that sort of thing. But there is an enormous amount of work to be done. Well, it might have been Evelyn's joy many years ago, but it certainly isn't mine today. And I'm sure Mandy would agree. Well, we were very, very disappointed actually with the first two boats, or the two boats that we went to have a look at. And when I took the keys back from the second one, I decided to just have a look at their board to see what other boats they had there. And there was one that was not listed on their website, and it took my attention. So I took the keys for that and we went across to have a look at it. Well, we found a boat. It's that green one there, and it's called the Golden Oriole. So we go enter down these far more reasonable steps, and there's two bunk beds here which I rather like. Two single beds that suit me, and then past the toilet, wash hand basin, and some wardrobes here, and there must be a separate shower here. Walking past the toilet and washroom through a little labyrinth here, the next thing we find is a large double bed. And then beyond that, let's have a look down here. I haven't found the toilet yet, I haven't found the shower yet, but there's doors all over the place, mainly cupboards. There's a catch up here. Let's have a look. Oh, another toilet with a shower and a short bath here. Radiator. And then from leading on again further forward, we have the galley, which is quite large actually, and in quite reasonable condition, with a looks like a wash machine and a fridge freezer there. And then looking back, 4-ring gas stove with a grill, and then past this nice partition here into what is actually a very, very good size saloon. I suppose that's the advantage of having a longer boat. So it's looking promising. And there's the doors out here which are not glazed, but let's see if we can get out onto the well deck. Another catch down there. Okay. Yes. There's the well deck. Up these couple of steps here and out onto the well deck. With the storage locker in there. And looking back along the length of the boat, you can see is 65 feet makes all the difference. And inside, there's the saloon again. Good size. There's two of these chairs, which I very much like actually, because they're comfortable and they swivel. So that's very nice. Yes, they are very comfortable and they swivel. That's nice. Right, well, we'll take a walk back through the boat now and go and relieve Mandy, who's looking after the dogs, so she can come and have a look past one of the shower rooms, or the shower room, past the double bedroom. There's a wardrobe in front of us. There's the other toilet and the two bunk beds, and back out through the stern onto the trad deck, or semi-trad deck, with it's got seating down both sides. So there's Mandy over there looking after the dogs. I'll go and relieve her and she can come and have a browse. There's Mandy coming out on the well deck. You like it?
Yeah. That is really lovely. How much?
Well, we're back home now, and I've sent an email to the boatyard asking them for a detailed spec on the golden Oriole to see if it's going to live up to our expectations, because I think it might just be the boat for us. I've looked up to see which canals we can't go on because it's too long, and you have to weigh up, do we want to go absolutely everywhere, or do we want to go quite a lot and have comfort? Well, I think at least I've reached the age, Mandy's 20 years behind me, but I've reached the age where, to be perfectly honest, I could do with my comfort. And the golden Oriole has a lot of features which I like about it. It's got the separate bedrooms for a start, so I can snore to my heart's content without disturbing anybody else. And I don't mind sleeping on a single bed. That suits me fine. And Mandy can have the double bed with the dogs. So I'm waiting now to hear back from them, because they're closed today, it's Sunday. I'm just hoping that the specs will be okay, and if they are, I shall consider putting in an offer. The offer will be fairly conditional. No, very conditional. We'll just have to see if they accept it. So, a good day, and maybe a very successful one. So, cheers.
Please subscribe, 'cause that makes Luna smile.
And then ring the bell.
And I shall tell you every